Hey guys, this is Mohammed from CSR. This time I have a video for you of a problem that a lot of the techs have right now with some of these Galaxy S6, S7, Note 4, Note 5 phones is when you're changing the charge port flex. The problem is that the replacement flex when you put in sometimes gives you a error because the replacement flex is not that good. And secondly, in order to change the replacement flex for the charge port, you have to actually remove the screen and get under the screen to get the buttons out, the touch button, which could cause damage to the screen or the buttons. So I have a technique where you can actually replace the charge port without even removing the screen. So check this video out. This is a good way of cutting down your work and still using the original flex, so you won't have any issues with error messages. So today we have Galaxy S6 Edge Plus that we're gonna try to do the charge port repair. I opened it up, removed the motherboard from it already, opened up the charge port, loosened it up a little bit, took out the screw and then made it so that it's loose in its holding. Put a little tape on it, make sure you put some tape on the back so all the pieces are in one spot, they don't move around when you heat up the thing. And then I'll put a little tape. Be careful to cover up the mic that's over here. You don't want anything to go in there or melt the mic. So now what we're gonna try to do is actually remove the charge port without taking the flex out of the thing. So what you would do is put something underneath the charge port. Ideally you would use a popsicle or wood popsicle. I don't have it, so I'm just going to use some sort of cardboard or something underneath it. So I'm gonna attempt to heat it up right on the board itself, remove the charge port, and then put the new charge port back onto it. Okay, so I use the heat. Sorry, I don't have anybody recording the video, so I gotta use my hands to do the work. That's why I keep stopping the video. But basically heated up the charge port and removed it. Now I'm gonna use a soldering iron to clean up all of this. Once everything is cleaned up, I'm gonna put a new port on it and just solder it right on the spot. Alright guys, the charge port has been removed and the space has been cleaned up. Now what we're gonna do is take the new charge port in its area, sorry about the bad video once again. Alright, so we're gonna put the new charge port in and just solder the pins right on the spot. Okay, put the new charge port in and soldered it on. As you can see, pins are soldered on, and remove the tape from the back without removing the flex. Now we're gonna plug it in and test it out. Motherboard is back in, everything is hooked up. Just gonna close the battery and gonna test it out to see if it was successful, whatever we did. Oh, you don't need the cover for this. Let me just test it out without the cover. If you see smoke, that means it didn't work. Okay, plugged in. Oh, success. So the charge port is connected and it is charging 1%. All right, cool. So it was a success. Now we're gonna just close it up and let the customer know the phone is ready. So guys, this is a way to actually change the charge port without opening the screen, removing the flex, and it is not that difficult. It can be done within, I would say, 20 minutes. And just remember, now do not use paper as the backing, because that was a bad idea. use a popsicle or a piece of wood or something. That would be much better to use than a cardboard. All right, thanks. Check you out later. If you have any questions, give me a message and I'll help you as much as I can. Take care. Bye.